¿Cómo estás? Decided to stop by to get something to drink really quick. If you guys have been following me for a while, I have been doing the Daniel fast for about 12 days. So we only have 3 days left of the Daniel fast. So I haven't had coffee in this long and I miss it, but I'm currently gonna go finish enrolling SJ to his little school. So I wanted to take a little treat for the lady at the front desk and for the principal. I think her job would be a principal, but when we first met them and we went to go tour the school, it was so nice. I really loved them, and so I want to take them a little treat, and I got myself a little treat too. I got a little green tea with no sweetener. Let's give my drink a little taste test. I'm kind of scared. I haven't had green tea without sugar or anything in a really long time. It's fresh. It's still really refreshing. Wow, I feel like there's no need for me to be getting all the sweeteners and sugars anymore. I don't know if it's because my palate is cleaner now because I haven't had sugar in a while. Thank you. But yes, I'm gonna be a green tea girly from now on. But now let's go take them this and let's go enroll my son in school. Hey, we just got here, so I got the drinks and I have all of the paperwork that I need. I have his birth certificate, his immunization records. I have, what else? I have proof of residency. It's just a bunch of stuff you need, and they also ask you for like a kit of things to bring for them. And SJ is not potty trained yet, but they will help me with that. So I do have to bring a pack of diapers for him. So we're gonna be leaving this, but I forgot the wipes. So I'm gonna leave this for now, and then I'm gonna bring the wipes next time I come, because they also ask you for like diapers, wipes, sunscreen, extra pair of clothing, all things like that. But let's go in there and let's see how it goes. I'm so nervous. I'm so excited. I'll talk about it with you guys right now. You have no idea how amazing that went. I genuinely feel so excited that SJ is going to be entering this new phase of his life where he's going to be going to school, and I want to make sure that I have everything ready to go for him because he's starting school next week already. And the items list that they ask us to bring, they ask for a picture of us as a family so that he can have and hold whenever he misses us. They ask for an extra pack of clothes, and for the toddler room, which is where he's gonna be, they also ask for diapers and wipes, which is perfect since this video is sponsored by Coterie. I recently switched over to Coterie diapers, and they are so soft, literally like cashmere, and they made such a difference in the absorption with both of my boys. They absorb over 10 times their weight and keep moisture away from the skin faster than anything I've ever used before, which in the nighttime, that's exactly what I was looking for, because it means less rashes, less leaks, and way more sleep for all of us. These are the Coterie wipes, and since I was already getting the diapers, I decided to get the wipes as well, and they're a total game changer since they're 99% water with 100% plant-based fibers. They're perfect, especially if your little one has sensitive skin. This is your new go-to wipe. What I love most is that Coterie is clean, so there's no chlorine, latex, or fragrance, just safe, high-performing diapers. If you're gonna have a baby soon, make sure you add them to your registry, or if you're looking to already get your diapers or switch over from whatever brand you're using, make sure you use my link down below to get 20% off your first order. And with that, what I want to do right now is I actually want to go through SJ's clothes, because when I was there today at the enrollment process, the director told me, she was like, I asked her, I was like, there's no uniforms, right? And she's like, no, don't send them in uniform, but make sure to send them in only in things that you don't mind him ruining. And I was like, what do you mean, girl? And she's like, our program focuses on making sure that the kids are outside playing literally 90% of the time. So whatever you bring him in, sometimes he's gonna be painting, sometimes he's gonna be playing in the mud, sometimes he's gonna be getting wet, sometimes he's gonna be just playing outside all day. So I wanna go through his clothes and see what I actually have for him, because I feel like I'm more excited than him for him to start school. Oh, I can't believe my tiny little baby that I had is gonna be going to school already. It's the next day, and I came to the store because I have a list of things that SJ needs for his first day of school. How exciting. So I want to read it to you guys because I want you to help me shop for it. So we need to basically prepare 2 bags. So they don't accept backpacks because I guess maybe if it gets lost or like 2 kids have the same backpack. So they ask you to bring all of this stuff in gallon size Ziploc bags, and I'm like, sure, that works. So these are the things to bring on the first day. So there's an emergency clothes kit. So all of this is gonna stay at the school, and we don't bring this back and forth. So for the emergency kit, we need one family picture for comfort, and we do have that. I have a bunch of pictures for, printed of the 4 of us. We need one pair of pants or sweats, one shirt, 2 pairs of chonis, which I am gonna send even though he's not potty trained yet, but I'm gonna send them because at that school they do help you with potty training. So maybe if this emergency kit, he's older, if he needs to change or whatever, I'm gonna send that. 1 pair of socks, 1 lightweight sweater or sweatshirt, and 1 beanie to cover their head. I'm assuming this is for that transitional period in the fall, for when days are hot and all of a sudden it starts raining, or the other way around, it's really cold and all of a sudden it gets hot. It sounds like that's what this is for. And then the daily, so every day this is what we have to take: a reusable water bottle, and make sure it's labeled. I already have labels, and he has a bunch of water bottles, so I'm just gonna use one that we already have. 2 pair of change of clothes inside the Ziploc bag, label, bag, and clothes. I don't know how to label his clothes. Are there special labels for clothes? Do I just leave the same pair of clothes in that Ziploc bag every day? You know what I mean? Or, I don't know. That's a question that I'm gonna have to ask. 1 spare shoe, so I have to take him an extra pair of shoes. 1 bottle of non-contact sunscreen, so the spray one. And I'm gonna make sure that I apply sunscreen to him before I drop him off, because they only reapply sunscreen after nap time. How cute, they take a nap together. When I went to go tour the school, they were taking a nap, and one of the teachers, this made me feel so good, one of the teachers was rocking one of the kids that didn't want to sleep. He wanted to be hugged, and the director was like, oh, you rock them, we hug them, nobody's forced to sleep. And I'm like, oh, how cute. So this is something I have to get here: 1 5x7 family photo in an unbreakable frame. So I basically have to get an unbreakable frame because all the frames I have at home are glass. So I'm assuming this is his first couple of weeks when he's asking for us and stuff. Like, they're gonna reassure him, like, look, this is your family, your mom's gonna come back for you, everything's okay. And it says toddlers and wipes if he's in the toddler room, which I told you guys about that earlier. But you can take backpacks, and blankets and bedding is provided by the school. So that's what we have to do. Let's see what I end up getting. I need to get some stuff for the dogs too. So let me go in there and then I'll show you guys what we get. We're home, so let me show you everything I got. Honestly, I feel like I didn't even really need a lot of stuff for SJ's back to school vibe, but I did get some other stuff, so let me show you. First of all, tell me why this is the only 5x7 plastic frame that I found. I feel like it feels like a brick. I was expecting something a little lighter, but this is the only thing I can find. So this is the one I got for his back to school picture frame of the family. Then I got some baby Aquaphor, because you guys, this for rashes is so good. I only had the travel size, so I'm like, I'm gonna just get a big old tub to have here at the house, and the other one I can keep in their diaper bag. I got this little thing to wash or dishwasher. If you guys are new at having a dishwasher like I am, I don't know if you guys know this, but sometimes the dishwashers get a little bit of a stinky scent. You run a load with one of these in there, and literally it'll leave your dishwasher smelling like brand new. I got myself some anti-grease spray. I got a eraser, band-aids para cuando te salgan ampollas y así. I got some wet one wipes. I keep these in the car. And I have some for my purse. With littles, you always want to have some of these around. I got some celery and some hummus to eat together. I was craving something crunchy, so I'm like, oh, I'll have that. I got some watermelon because baby Daniel loves it. A new mascara. Some lechera for my coffees, some saucy caramel sauce for my coffees as well. And I found baby Daniel the cutest outfit for the winter. How cute is this? We definitely are gonna be having some Disneyland dates coming up, so I got it a little bit bigger so that when it's colder he can wear it. But it was so cute, look. So I got it 18 months. Can you guys believe my son, my 7-month-old, is already wearing 12-month clothing? I have bigger babies. I do. So that was basically it for my haul, but now since we're here, let's just chat it up a little bit, and let me tell you girls about how I came to the decision of signing up SJ for school. So as you guys know, I recently became a single mom, and since I work from home and I still have to work, I feel like my work, I typically work on the times when the kids are asleep, either really late at night because they go to sleep 9 p.m. or I try to get up really early, and I only try to sleep, or I try to get my work done when they're sleeping, which is really difficult because with growing babies, their sleep schedules are changing all over the place. They start dropping naps, they sleep less and less. SJ only sleeps for 1 hour a day. So I feel like a lot of the times, especially when all of this happened, I didn't really know how to entertain my toddler specifically for 24 hours a day by myself, because before, obviously, there was 2 of us, and I feel like, I don't know, I just felt like I was relying a lot on screen time, and screen time is amazing. It's an amazing tool to use if you need to get work done, if you need to cook, if you need to clean. I definitely was doing all of that, but I feel like at some point I started relying on screen time way more than I feel like I should be doing. And every parent's different, so I don't want to tell you guys like this much or not that much, or this is good for kids and that's not good for kids. No, everybody's different, and you guys are gonna get to decide what you do for your babies. For me, I just felt like I was just relying on it too much. So that's when I thought about it, and I was like, I think he would benefit from having some exposure to other kids and some activities. So I actually looked for what the best schooling method is for babies as young as him. He's 2 years old. And so there's Montessori type of learning. There's also school-like type of learning, but then there's this method called Reggio Emilia method. And basically their whole philosophy is that kids learn best through play. And so these schools basically focus on having the kids outside playing or doing activities 90% of the day that they're there at the school. They get a lot of outside time, painting time, water balloon time, basically with other little kids. So for me, that was amazing, because I feel like that's what I wanted for him. I wanted him to do all of these activities. And right now, like, I just have so much going on in my heart, in my mind, in my life, that I feel like I wasn't showing up as my best self for him. I wasn't showing up as my best self for you guys, and I wasn't showing up as my best self for me. So I'm like, I think he's at the perfect age where he's gonna benefit from being at school a couple hours a day. And of course, part of me is scared, because sending off your baby to school is scary, but I'm trusting and praying to God that it's going to be a smooth transition, and that it's going to be good for him and good for me, so that I can get some work done. I'll still have baby Daniel here at the house with me, but it is a little bit easier to work when you have a baby rather than a toddler who wants to play and who wants to be entertained. A baby does as well, but it's a lot easier to entertain a baby than a toddler. So in the beginning, I did feel really like, I felt very shamed that I was gonna send him off to school, but I was like, girl, I can't do it all. I'm a working mom, and I need to be able to work in order to provide for my kids. So thankfully, there's nothing to be ashamed of. There's other moms out there who are feeling like, oh my God, like, I don't want to send my baby to daycare yet, or like, I don't want to send him to school yet. I feel so bad. It's okay. We're all doing our best with the situations we've been handed, and thankfully we're surrounded by amazing schools that care for our children, with equipped teachers that will care for our children. So I feel like I did feel a lot of mom guilt for wanting to send them off to school, but I'm like, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. And I prayed for the school, I prayed over this decision. Even the way that we got into the school, it's really difficult to get into because they have limited spots, and everything has just been like God's timing of, we found a spot for him, everything worked out. Everything is like God's blessing over our lives. So it's definitely scary, and it's definitely something different that I didn't think was gonna happen so soon for us. But I'm hoping and praying that it's a smooth transition, that he understands that it's gonna be okay, and that everything's gonna work out. So definitely let me know what you guys think. Let me know if your kids are in daycare, if you're a stay-at-home mom, or if your kids are older and they're in school. I think everything goes. If you have a babysitter or a nanny, everything goes, and every mom is doing the best that she can for her kid. So it's gonna be it for this video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. I definitely did, and I love hanging out with you. So more life changes happening, and I'm just going with the flow. So las quiero mucho, mucho, mucho. Que Dios me las bendiga. Quiérete mucho, respétate más, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.